What's up, Patriots?
Hello, Patriots and Anons.
This is Carrie.
And this is Joel.
And we are the quiet voice
of truth.
All right, guys. Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy
we made
Friday.
it through this crazy week.
Yes, we did.
All right. Shout out to all of our subscribers. You guys are amazing. I know you're sending people our way because we keep getting like 1 a day, 2 a day, sometimes 3. We got 1 more this morning. That was exciting. We're up to 82. Woohoo!
Yeah, all right.
So yeah, help us get our goal of 100.
Yep. All right, so post 4440 dropped 9th of June 2020 at 1:10 p.m. Q says, sometimes a PSA regarding coordinated and intended plans serves to prevent the action. Reach has meaning. So yeah, kind of what I'm pulling out of this is sometimes like if they're planning something big, some sort of something like that, by them sending a public service announcement out, whether it be here on the board or just in general for the whole public to see, it can divert people's eyes towards that kind of stuff, and the deep state will probably not want to do what they were planning.
I think you're right. That's what that's talking about.
Yep, I'm thinking so.
All right, on to post 4441 from June 9th at 5:29 p.m. The wait will soon be over. Barr talks about the wheels of justice and accountability. Q says the wait will soon be over, and let's take a look at that Twitter account. Okay, guys, so this takes us to the Twitter account of the Dirty Truth Josh. And so there's a couple videos here. The first one is Attorney General Barr talking about the origins of the Russia probe. And it says, for the first time in history, police organizations and national security agencies were used to spy on a political campaign, and there was no basis for it. So he really doesn't care if they think it's political or not. Okay, so that one's all about the origins of the Russia probe. And then there's another video here that kind of has more to do with the Q post. This is Barr saying basically the wheels of justice turn very slow, which he has said a couple of times, you know, and he's getting a little annoyed, I think, that we're getting so frustrated.
Yeah.
Because he's saying basically these people are going to be held accountable. It's just a matter of time. I know, guys, we're all frustrated. We've been waiting for a long time for this justice to happen. So he's saying to hold on a little bit longer.
You mentioned the Flynn case. You're in the process of trying to dismiss that charge, the charges, yet the Judge Sullivan, continues on and has now a shadow prosecutor and making a case that it should continue.
The argument is that it's always been understood that decisions whether to pursue an individual through the prosecution process or holding them criminally accountable is vested in the executive branch and not the courts. And he is essentially, in our view, trying to set himself up as an alternative prosecutor.
And so, have you seen anything like this before?
I'm not aware of anything like this before, and I think that's why this is now being argued at the appellate stage in the District of Columbia.
I know you can't get into specifics, but the DOJ Inspector General identified this top FBI lawyer who fabricated evidence in order to justify this warrant against Carter Page to spy on him. We know that's a crime, yet there haven't been any charges yet. Is that person still working at the FBI?
No.
And are there charges pending?
Well, we can't discuss, future charges, but I have to say that I do find it a little irritating, the propensity in the American public on all sides of the political spectrum when they see something they think could be a criminal violation, saying, why hasn't this person been indicted yet? Why hasn't this person died? Why? And, there's the old saying that the wheels of justice grind slow, and they do grind slow because we have due process and we follow the process. But people should not draw from the fact that no action has been taken yet, that means that people are going to get away with wrongdoing.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, so there it was, straight from the honey badger himself.
Okay, these people are going to be held accountable.
Yep. So guys,
just a matter of time.
Be patient. Patience
Keep the faith.
is a virtue.
Keep the faith, guys.
Yep. Post 4442 dropped 9th of June 2020 at 5:43 p.m. Barr says familiar names among those the DOJ/Durham is investigating. So we've got a graphic up here, Q reposting themselves, it looks like, and this was from February 17th of this year, 2020, and Q says, "Do you really believe this attack can happen against the President of the United States and nothing will happen? Moves and countermoves." Q. Then we have a link to a Fox News article and video you guys should check out. It was kind of summed up in the last post we just read, but the video is almost 10 minutes long and there's a lot of stuff to read in there. But basically, Barr was saying that the American public will recognize some of the names that are being investigated by John Durham, and that what he has seen so far is very troubling, very unsettling.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that he's saying that it doesn't go up to Biden and Obama, because we know that to be false. So I'm not sure if this is optics or what's going on. Yeah. That's the narrative right now. So we'll just have to see how that plays out, I guess.
All right, and Q says, looks like he's quoting Barr there, "For the first time in American history, the police organizations and the national security organizations were used to spy on a campaign, and there was no basis for it," Barr said. Wow. First time in American history, the police and national security organizations were used to spy on a campaign with no basis for it. That's pretty unsettling.
All right, guys, post 4443, June 9th, 5:54 p.m. People are waking up to the Democratic Party con. And Q says people are waking up. Democratic Party con. So, guys, we have that same graphic that we saw a few days ago. This is the Google Trends, which is showing us that apparently Black lives only matter during election years.
Yeah, right before the elections.
Yep. Okay, so we've got a tweet here we're going to look at real quick. Ugh, I'm sorry we clicked on it.
Yeah.
It's the kneeling. It's a stupid freaking kneeling, guys. We've all seen it.
No one.
Ridiculous, 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 absurd, and obvious. Sorry.
Oh man, this is
Carl
pandering at its
Higbee
finest.
says, when was the last time the Democrats knelt for a fallen police officer, soldier, firefighter, or first responder?
I don't remember one.
These people are ridiculous. All
Yeah.
right, turn it off.
Total.
Turn it off. I can't look at this
Look
anymore.
at this, these pandering pansy butts. Like, oh man, what are you doing? All right, Patriots, our last post for the night, post quadruple 4. That's post 4444. Drop 9th of June 2020 at 7:10 p.m. Will Democrats push second COVID-19 wave due to protests/riots to keep the mail-in voting narrative going?
They'll do whatever they think they have to do in order to push
now
that
that they
narrative.
now that they can't cheat electronically, well, now they're having to cheat by mail-in voting. That's what the COVID thing was about.
Seriously, they're like really pushing this thing so hard. They're in everybody's face right now, just trying to like push their stupid freaking narrative. It's getting ridiculous. We're tired of it. We're probably as tired of it as we are.
Yeah. All right. So the post says, attempting to establish new narrative, riots creating second COVID-19 wave, loss of control, first wave, regain control regarding vote by mail, regarding Democratic state bailouts, regarding economy, unemployment kill, etc. All assets deployed, win by any means necessary, 2020 presidential election. Q. Yeah, so they're pulling out all the stops, guys, and what's funny is they're going to try to like push a second wave of COVID, like, oh, this one's even worse than the first because we all had riots.
Because COVID didn't work, so they did the riots, and now the riots are the perfect excuse for them to say, oh, COVID's back and it's so much worse this time.
Yeah, look at them try to control the narrative.
So,
watch, we're calling them out before they say
obvious.
it, guys. This is
so
funny.
obvious.
Like, it's,
oh my god.
And it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I sure hope not.
All right, well, Patriots,
guys.
that will do it for
this one.
That will do it for our June 9th Q posts. Yeah, thank you for being here. And as always, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, toggle that little notification bell so you're notified when we put out new videos. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Yeah, thanks for being here with us, Patriots. And as always, where we go one, we go all.
Love you guys.
Good night, Patriots and Cons.